Welcome everyone to our first assembly of 2022. I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. I want to start this assembly by reminding everyone that we've got some fantastic webinars coming up in this half term. On Thursday the 6th of January we have a webinar from former Radyr student and current University of Bath student Josh Thomas, and Josh will be sharing his experiences of applying for and studying maths at Bath in this webinar. So if you're a student interested in mathematics or someone who just wants to find out more about Bath University, this is a great webinar to attend, so please check your emails for details. Now on Tuesday the 11th of January at 5 p.m. on Microsoft Teams, we have the University of South Wales who'll be giving a geography taster lecture, and the title of this lecture is Waiting for the Big One, Why the Volcanoes of Southeast Iceland Are of Concern. So if you study geography in year 12 or year 13, we hope you make every effort to attend this excellent webinar. And on Tuesday the 18th of January at 5 p.m. on Teams, we have a fantastic medicine talk from former Radyr and current University of Exeter student Amy Shefford. Now Amy will be talking about her experiences of applying for and studying medicine. So if you're interested in medicine or any healthcare profession, I think this would be a brilliant webinar to attend. So please check your emails for details of how to sign up for this. And on Wednesday the 19th of January at 5 p.m, we have the University of South Wales who will be giving a history taster lecture, and the title of this lecture is Led from Above or Driven from Below, Perspectives on the Civil Rights Movement 1954 to 1968. So once again, if you study history or you're interested in history or politics, this would be a great webinar to attend, so please check your emails for details of how to sign up. Now our Radyr webinars are great for finding out whether certain courses or careers are of interest to you. And universities and companies are running some great events over the next few weeks and months that we recommend you check out. So for example, Swansea University have a great series of webinars. They're called their Current News webinars, and they run throughout the academic year. And here's an example of 3 great webinars that they're running over the next few weeks and months. So for example, if you're interested in marine biology, they have a great webinar taking place on the 31st of January at 6 p.m. And if you're interested in mathematics, they have a great webinar again that takes place on the 31st of January. And if you're interested in civil engineering, they have a great event that takes place on the 1st of February at 6 p.m. So the full list of webinars that they're running are at the web link that is on this slide. So we recommend you check this out because this is a great way to find out whether certain careers or courses are of interest to you. Now lots of universities will be running taster courses. Some of these will be virtual, but many will be in person. And one of the biggest selections of taster courses in the UK come from the University of London. And if you check out this website, you will find a great range of courses that all the different universities that make up the University of London run. And they cover nearly every subject you can imagine, and they're great for year 12 and year 13 students. So they're totally free. Obviously, if they're in person, you've got to get to London, but we would recommend you check out this list of great taster courses because they're brilliant for finding out whether courses or careers are of interest to you. Now, if you're a student who's thinking about university or who's already applied to university, check out the Ucas Discovery events. These take place throughout the academic year, and the next one takes place on the 2nd of February, and it runs from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now at these Ucas Discovery events, you'll be able to explore universities, colleges and employers, and you'll also be able to get inspiration, explore different career opportunities. They'll also talk about apprenticeship options. You can take part in live question and answer sessions, and you can get practical help on personal statements, accommodation, student loans, etc. So this is a great event to sign up for, so please check your emails for details, and you can also find details of these events on the Ucas website. Now, if you're a Year 12 student who's a member of the Serene network, I've sent you details of 2 summer schools that they're running. The first is a Serene International Online Summer School, and it's a 2-week international online summer school that takes place from Monday the 18th to Friday the 29th of July. And you can enjoy this summer school program from the comfort of your home as it's virtual. Now, the International Summer School is open to all Year 12 Serene students. However, you can only apply for one summer school program. So it's important that you check the details of the information about the summer school and what it entails. The application deadline is 12 noon on Friday the 28th of January. And if you want to apply, you have to make sure you send your application and you apply via the links in the email that I've sent you by this date, as late submissions will not be considered. Now, although the summer school is really competitive, we've had a number of Radyr students gain places on it in the past and they've really enjoyed it. And it's a truly international summer school because you'll be taught by professors from universities such as Yale, Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, etc. So if you want to apply, please make sure that you check your emails for details and you apply by the deadline. Now, Year 12 Serene students can also apply for the Serene Residential Summer School, which takes place between the 15th and the 19th of August, and it's a 5-day interdisciplinary residential program, and it's hosted at the Jesus College Oxford campus grounds. And again, it's open to all Year 12 students, and the deadline for applications is Friday the 28th of January at 12 noon, and I've sent you details on how to apply for this. And once again, we've had a number of Radyr students gain places on this really competitive summer school, and they've really enjoyed it and they found it really useful when they've come to choose their future course at university. Now, you don't have to be a member of the Serene network to attend summer schools. Lots of universities will be offering summer schools this year. Oxford University have a series of summer schools called the Unique Summer Schools, and they're open to all students, and applications open on the 10th of January for these. So please check out the Unique website and I'll send you email details of how to apply for this. This is a really great program of summer schools and it's open to everyone and it's totally free. Now, if you're a student who's interested in higher apprenticeships or degree apprenticeships, check out this great event on the 9th of February, which is being run by Ucas. It's called the Ucas Discovery Apprenticeships event, and it runs from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. on the 9th of February. And it's an opportunity for students to meet big name employers such as Capgemini, British Airways, Dyson, Rolls-Royce, Manpower, etc. You can discover popular apprenticeships and where they can take you. You can join live interview clinics and CV workshops. You can get tips on how to decide your path in terms of apprenticeships. You can take part in Q&As, and you can find out the different sorts of experiences that current apprenticeships are having with big firms. So please check out this event. It's on the 9th of February. Please check your emails for details, and you can also find details of how to sign up for this on the Ucas website. Now, if you're interested in apprenticeships, we recommend you check out the website allaboutschoolleavers.co.uk because they advertise lots of great opportunities, and they also run webinars in partnership with major companies. So here are 2 webinars that they're running in the next few weeks. So the first webinar has the title, What are Practical Apprenticeships? And it's being run by Royce, and it takes place on Thursday the 13th of January between 4:30 and 5:30. And this session will be with advanced apprentices who'll be talking about the different programs that they undertake, and Royce will give you information on the different programs that they run and how you apply for each program. Now, on the 18th of January, AstraZeneca will be talking about the different apprenticeship options that they have to offer. They're a biopharmaceutical company, and they'll be talking about the company in general and how you make an application to their different programs and the different career pathways available. So please check out this webinar, which takes place on Tuesday the 18th of January between 4:30 and 5:30, and the link to these webinars and future webinars is on this slide, but you can also check your emails for details. Now, the website allaboutschoolleavers.co.uk are running another great event which takes place on Wednesday the 19th of January, and this takes place between 4:30 and 5:30, and it has the title, Is a Software Development Apprenticeship Right for Me? And it's being run in partnership with BP, again one of the world's biggest companies. So they'll be talking about level 4 software development apprenticeships. They'll talk about the different programs that they have to offer and what they involve and the application process. So again, please check out this event if you're interested in IT or computing. This is another great opportunity. Now, in every assembly, we like to showcase the different sorts of opportunities that are out there for students interested in apprenticeships. And over the next few months, lots of apprenticeship opportunities will be advertised, ready for a September start. Now, one company that offer a whole range of higher and degree apprenticeships is Rolls-Royce, and their apprenticeships have a starting salary from £13,860 per year, and they range from 2 to 4 years in terms of how long it takes to complete them. And you can see they have commercial degree apprenticeships, they have digital and technology solutions degree apprenticeships, they have engineering apprenticeships, electrical and electronics apprenticeships, manufacturing apprenticeships, project management apprenticeships, etc. So there's a whole range of apprenticeship opportunities, so please check out their website for further details. Now, another major company that are offering apprenticeship opportunities at the moment is Goldman Sachs. And Goldman Sachs are a major company in the financial sector, and they're offering 2 degree apprenticeships in partnership with Queen Mary University of London. The first is a global markets degree apprenticeship program, and the second is an engineering degree apprenticeship program. So please check your emails for details of this. You can also find these listed on the allaboutschoolleavers.co.uk website. And you have to apply for this by the 27th of February this year. And to be successful, you need to be on track for good A-level results or equivalent qualifications. Another international company that have apprenticeship opportunities at the moment are Bloomberg. They have a software engineering level 4 apprenticeship opportunity. So it's a 2-year program. They're looking for students who are on track to get good A-levels. They're looking for 3 B grades or above, and they're also looking for students who have at least a B grade in GCSE mathematics. So this is a really, really good opportunity to work for a major company in the world of finance. You would get an apprenticeship qualification in software engineering, and you would get paid while you learn. So please check out your emails for details of this. The start date is September 2022. Now, the final company I'm going to highlight for school leavers programs and apprenticeship opportunities is PwC. Now, they have a consulting school and college leaver apprenticeship opportunity here. It's a level 4 apprenticeship, and it involves you learning about management and consulting. And to be successful for this, you need to achieve 112 Ucas points. Now, remember, it's 40 Ucas points for a B, so you need around 2 Bs and a C from 3 A-levels or equivalent. You also need a grade C or above in GCSE, English language and mathematics. So please check out the PwC website for more details about this. Now, if you're a year 13 student who still is thinking about university but hasn't applied yet, you can still apply. Our Radyr Ucas deadline was the 5th of November. However, we will still process applications this term. Now, the Ucas deadline has been extended to the 26th of January. Now, this is the date where, if you apply by this date, universities will 100% look at your application. However, if you apply after this date, a university is under no obligation to consider your application because you've missed the deadline. So if you want to apply, I have to remind everyone that you need to get a personal statement passed by your form tutor. And when your statement is passed by your form tutor, it will then come to your Ucas referee, who is either Miss Jones or myself, and we will work at making your statement better. We will then check your Ucas form that it's filled in properly, and we will write you your Ucas reference. We will read you your Ucas reference, and when you're happy with your Ucas reference, and we're happy with your Ucas form, and you're happy with your personal statement, we will send the Ucas form off. Now, this takes several days to organise, so it's really important if you're applying for university that you get your application in as soon as possible. Now, I need to remind everyone that I am the referee for Austin, Curie, Freud and Holmes, and Miss Jones is a referee for Keynes, Pascal and Thomas. So if you are thinking of applying to university, you must get this sorted as soon as possible. Now, as we come to the end of this assembly, I just want to finish by showing everyone this calendar by a website called Action for Happiness. Now, Action for Happiness is a website that is full of great tips to look after your well-being, and this month they're focusing on happiness, and they're encouraging everyone to focus on small steps to try and boost the happiness of themselves and others around them, and to spread a little bit of kindness and hopefully inspire others to do the same. So please check out this great calendar which I'll send you, and you can also find a copy of this calendar that you can print out on their website. Now, each day in the calendar there are little tasks and challenges which we encourage you to have a go at. So for example, on Friday the 7th of January There's the challenge to learn something new and to share it with others, and on the 8th of January to say positive things to the people you meet today, and on the 9th of January to get moving and do something active. So we really hope that everyone has a go at these little tasks, because we really think it will encourage everyone to have a really positive attitude, and we think that these little tips and tasks will be great for your well-being. Now, I hope everyone has a really enjoyable end to the week, and if you have any problems or issues, please don't hesitate to talk to your form tutors, myself, or a member of the sixth form team, because we really want to help you and support you.